This is Norman from Plitz Corporation. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to install WordPress in cPanel with our Softaculous suite. And in the next video, I'm gonna teach you how to do it manually. We want to start this. This video is definitely for somebody that is starting for the first time. Want to start your own business for the first time, or you want to do your small business website because for budget wise, I don't know, whatever it is the reason, and you're not expert, that you are not a very developer or a person that is dedicated already to this kind of stuff. You're just a regular person that wants to start something. This will help you to know how to start your own blog, your own website, a small business website, and do it yourself. We're gonna start by, this is the cPanel and of our hosting accounts. We offer this option. All these options, all our plans come with this option, with this dashboard. Some of them don't come, or is limited, or is different. That's the reason why we're doing the next video, installing WordPress manually. We're gonna do it. This is quick, this is easy, and you will see. So we're going to scroll down, and you can see in software we have Softaculous apps installer, and here Softaculous app installer. This suite, you can see you have so many other options that comes with Softaculous. This is the advantage of Softaculous, and that's why we include it on our plan, and it's already included. You don't have to pay extra for this option. Many other hosting companies, they now adding like this. I think even cPanel added this lately with their new installation, so you don't even need Softaculous. This is just to give all their options to our hosting clients. But if you do it in Softaculous, it's like doing it here. It's practically the same options, and you can test it later. So just follow the options, because the important thing is what every field means. When you understand that, you can do it with any kind of self-installer. So let's go to Softaculous. I can go directly here to WordPress, but I want to do it here so you can get familiar with Softaculous. So you can see you have all the recommended options that you can install, and you have way more options here that you can use. So if you go to WordPress, now we come to the page of WordPress in Softaculous. We're gonna click on install now. Okay, choose the version of you want to install. Definitely, I recommend to use always the last version, so your website is up to date. Some people don't like it, depending the theme they are using, the template. But we're gonna keep creating other videos that will help you to create a website and not be limited by templates, and you will see now. So we're gonna choose 521. In protocol, we recommend that you use HTTPS, because all the search engines now are required to give you a good ranking and the search queries. It's better if you use HTTPS. That means that your website is encrypted. Most of people really don't even know what is HTTPS. A regular person, maybe, as I said, you are a person that doesn't know about this website and just starting this, so you don't have idea exactly what this means. And we're gonna create a video about this too. Because the other thing is that when you get your hosting plan, you make sure that your hosting plan is including HTTPS. Many hosting plans don't include it. We include it already, so you just have to choose HTTPS. If not, you can do it HTTP and then after add your HTTP, your SSL certificate. Our plans come with SSL certificate already, a basic HTTP, a basic SSL. So you just need to choose HTTPS here. You don't need the www anymore. Many websites used to do it. Many people don't like it anymore. It's just this is not really important. I don't like to use it because it's just making your website URL longer. All right, so we're gonna leave it like this. Just domain. For this option, for this example, for this video, I added 2 domains here. I'm gonna teach you later how to add an extra domain to your cPanel account when we do the manual installation, but right now I added already because I want to show you how you can see options of depending how many domains you have in your hosting, and if your hosting is accepting multiple websites, you will see the options here. You can create other websites, host 2 different websites, or landing pages that will point it to your main website, or whatever. It's whatever are your plans, whatever your marketing, your SEO, and everything. So in this case, we're gonna use latinconstructions.com. All right. In directory, because we're gonna use this one as main, we're gonna leave it here blank. You see, the directory is relative to your domain and should not exist. If you want your website to work like this, then you just type here dir or WordPress or my website, whatever. But we want it when you open your website, we want it to open on latinconstructions.com. All right. But let's say that we install already our WordPress on latinconstructions.com, and now this is not an installation, and then we're creating an installation for the second domain. All right. So we cannot use anymore the root because it's already used by this domain. All right, so in this case, we're gonna have to add the subfolder. So the installation for this domain will be on this subfolder. All right, because the root is being used by this one. All right, you will understand a little bit better in the second video about WordPress when we do it manually, and you will see why. All right, so we're gonna leave it blank. Here in the site name, we're gonna call it Latin Constructions of New York. Site description, Plitz Corporation. We call it Long Island. No, we're gonna call it Northport. We're in Northport. All right. Don't mark this. We're gonna do another video on how to enable your multi-site. Admin user. This is how you're gonna access to your backend or WordPress admin, WordPress dashboard, whatever you wanna call it. And I'm gonna say my Plitz. All right. So admin password. We're gonna use tutorial 1, 2, 3. An exclamation point to make it strong. All right. Admin, your admin email can be with the same domain, but not necessarily. I'm gonna use my domain because I haven't created any email for this with this domain. I'm gonna use this one. All right. You can use any domain because you can have 5 websites but you still want to manage them all with your same email. You don't want to create any email just for each website that you have. Oh, that would be annoying. Mostly, for example, in our case that we manage hundreds of websites for our clients ourselves, so we just use the same email. All right. So select language, of course. If you want your installation in another language, you can choose the one you have. You're limited, a little bit limited. It's not that there's thousands, but the main languages are here. WordPress is prepared for this language. All right. In the manual installation, I think they give you more options. I'm not sure, but I think this is enough. Here you can leave this blank. Limit login attempts, because you can block. Actually, that's the good thing of doing with Softaculous installation. Automatically, if you do limit login attempts, you can add extra security. And but you don't really need this to do it now. In Softaculous, you have advanced options. You see, it's about the database, how you can add things to the database to make it more secure. You can program automatically that every time that a new installation of WordPress is on, and plugins, you can let it to install automatically. We do it because we might maintain our client's website, and we make sure that they are always working in all versions. But if you are using a template, we're gonna call it premium template. Some people call it premium template because they are very nice and they come with many options that you don't need to work, and you just start and data. The problem with those sometimes with those templates is people don't update them, and they don't send you new updates. So when the new update comes, your website will start having issues. So we prefer to leave it do not auto upgrade. Right now, if you don't know, just do it. You do not auto upgrade. If you don't know about this, if you know, you can do it, and because you know, as in our case, we do it because we know if there is an issue with a template or some kind of incompatibility, we fix it. All right. So it gives you this is for WordPress, for the plugins and for the themes. All right. So we'll leave all this right now off. Backup location. All right. You can program even backups with Softaculous. With this, just to make sure that your site has capacity enough, because if you have hosting with very limited capacity or space, the problem is that, and you are creating backups that are being in the same hosting, you're gonna run out of space. So if you have enough capacity, you can actually program a backup once a month. If you are thinking on really work on your website like every day and adding new content every day, or at least 3-4 times a week, then make it more often, and try to backup rotation too. That means that it will create 2 backups. So the third time it will erase the first one and create a new one. So it will just keep 2 backups. So you have the option that in case something happened and you want to roll back, you have 2 options to choose. Whatever you think you lose the issue starter on your website. All right. We're gonna leave now with no backup. All right. We're gonna hit install. There you go. So now, congratulations, the software was installed successfully, and you have your. If I go to Latin constructions, you see it's running automatically HTTPS. You don't have to worry about ranking. If you don't have HTTP, normally Chrome, even in Safari, and even Firefox or Fireworks, I don't know, Firefox. I think even that the browser will ask you, oh, you're trying to access an unsecure website. Are you sure you want to do it? And you just say yes. and it will ask for your password. But we definitely recommended that you make sure that you are using HTTPS, at least a basic SSL certificate. And it's just security. A part of security is it will help you to rank in Google. And it's giving you your administrative URL, your backend, dashboard, admin, and here's where you manage your website. All right, whether you can add pages, posts. We're gonna talk about this later. What is the difference between a page and post, and how to add your themes, extra options. And as you can see, because we click from the option here, it's already taken us to the dashboard. But in case that you are accessing another day, let's go back to the home page. All right, so let's say you come back, you just type here WP admin. It automatically will redirect you to W and all this crap. You don't need to type. So username, I will say my Plitz, and password tutorial 123 exclamation point. And we're on. So your website is ready. Your WordPress installation is ready. Your website is ready. You just need to start adding content. But you don't want this. You want something that is more adaptable, and you will see you can add. If you go to appearance themes, these are the pre-installed themes that comes with WordPress. If you go to add new, you can add, and you have so many different options here. There's free. There's some that you have to buy, but we're gonna after our next video, we're gonna create a video of how to set up your website in a way that will be customized for you, and we're gonna start using a theme called Divi, but Divi comes with its own builder, so it's nice because you can create your website the way you like, the way you want, and not be tied to the limitations of the template. All right, so that's it for now, and we're gonna go later to the manual installation. So follow the next video. Thank you.